How's everybody doing today on this end of year, very cold winter day? As you can see behind me, it's frost, it's ice, it's snow. I got ice out here. But anyway, this has been a video a long time in the coming. So over a year ago, I made a video talking about some new products I bought for 2022. Well, you know what? We're pushing the 2023. So now it's time to do a little review on some of these items. And one of them is for today is the KLYMIT Pillow X. What's that say? A supportive ultralight camping pillow. All right. I got this in around summer of 2021. So I've been using it for roughly a year and a half. And so I think I've had a lot of user experience with this. And I'd like to share it with you so that you would know whether something like this from a big brand company like KLYMIT is worth it. So first, let's go over some specs. All right, first, this pillow, when I bought this, was roughly $25 or $24.50 off Amazon.com. Thankfully, I was able to get like, what do they call it? One of those return refurbished items or so for like half price. Really cool, good price. So the dimensions of this are right here. 15 by 11 inches. What does that say? 38 by 28 centimeters. Its thickness is 3.5 inches. And it's got a weight of like 2.5 ounces or 71 grams. I'm reading this right off the label here. And I'm going to tell you, this is an interesting design. I bought this because I originally had bought a Korean brand camping pillow, and it was nice. It worked great, except it was too small. So I was having very uncomfortable, I wasn't getting good rest on it because my neck was always like crinked on it. So I decided to try this. Sight unseen. I see it on eBay, or sorry, Amazon.com. Just wanted to try it out. And I should also mention that besides the Pillow X, there is a bigger version called the Pillow X Large, which is a little bit different. We'll get into that in a moment. So anyway, what I'm going to tell you right now, and I would love to hear your user experience with this brand if you're familiar with it, this pillow, is more expensive is not always better. And we'll cover that too in a second. So first, you got this nice little case that it comes in, which I really do like because it's very handy. So I'm going to just loosen this up, pull it out. Now, as you can see here, you've got the KLYMIT brand, right? You got your nozzle. Oh, proudly made in China, okay? Now, unlike some pillows, this has no suede on it, okay? There is no suede. There's nothing here to catch you in the bottom like this little cheapo one here. See, this is a cheap Korean one I paid like 3,000 won for, or about $2.50. See, it's got these nice grips to stay on your mat, pillow, or blanket, whatever you got. It's got some nice suede to keep you comfortable. This has none of that, okay? Which is, as you're gonna find out, makes this very loud. But anyway, you just take this. Blow it up to your desired either to the maximum or give some, anyway, just blow it up. And what you get is the X. And I just want to say, I think my comment says, more expensive is not always better. This pillow, see how crinkly it is? So like when you're sleeping on it, it is loud and you're always going to hear that. And another weird thing about this is, again, I love to hear your user comments to help clarify and help me understand and help the audience, right? If you know anything about this. It's this X design. This is very weird. So when I go camping on it, I use, and I've talked about it before, is the Unigear sleeping mat. I put these two together, and every time, and that Unigear actually has its own little pillow built into the mat. I put this here, and it's like, I cannot get a good night's sleep with this. It's better than nothing, but it's this X. It feels weird against my head. It's like, I don't know, this thing doesn't know what it's trying to do or something. So I put my head here maybe on this little section. Okay, that doesn't work well. Try putting it in the center. I gotta say, I'm not really sure what to make of that. Now, there are larger versions. There is the large version. That, as I've seen over at the Post Exchange on base, $30. Now for $30, you do get felt. Or yeah, I guess your fleece. Yeah, fleece, felt, whatever you want to call it. And it is a little bit bigger. It's a little pricier, and that might be the right option. But again, for 25 bucks, I found just by doing some shopping at some of the local Korean stores some better options, in my opinion. So check this out. I was at a place called Gorilla Camping in Pyeongtaek. Went with a while back, and they had some really cool stuff. They're more of a car camping place, if you will, in many ways. You know, this isn't like ultra like backpacking or bushcrafting gear, but nonetheless, let's look at this. This is called Go To Germany, and it's actually marketed by a Korean company. I'll link it below because this pillow and this come from the same company. This was like, I think 9,000 won, which is like, let's say $8 in US, and this was 3,000 won, which is like $2.50 at the time I bought this. Now the funny thing about this was, I think the reason why this was so cheap, there was a defect inside the valve here. The plastic had cut it off, so you couldn't inflate it. But I took you take like something sharp, like a long pin or something, and just jab it a few times, get the airway, open it up, and it works just fine. But anyway, let me show you this. So you got this brand, Go To Germany. Let me loosen this bag, sorry. This might take a moment to get out. That could be a ding against this. There we go. All right. Now, you got this nice, there you go. The valve is very nice on the back of this. It's one of those types where it's got that little, what do you want to call it? Defibrillator or something? Defibrillator. So where you can blow in it and it won't let the air out. See, the air's still in. All right. Let me get a little bit more. 1 second. That's what I was doing wrong. My bad. You're supposed to put this here and blow in it. One more time. I'm sorry. See how it's like that? Holds the air in. See, I don't have to keep blowing on it, unlike the KLYMIT. So it's nothing special. You'll see a lot of pillows like this, but it does have this nice grip on here. So really great for keeping hold of your sleeping mat, again, blanket, pillow, whatever you're on top of. And it's a little, you know, size-wise, when you look them up, I guess they're roughly the same. But the thing is, look at the side. This just more naturally contours to the neck than this. And so I've tested this out for a couple of nights, and I find myself sleeping much better on this. Okay, and next. Here's the one. The kick about this is because this cover, I have to pinch it like this. All right. Here is the, what is that, Leapbeck brand. Again, you got suede on here, suede, felt, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's really nice. Again, you've got the grip on here. This is not fully inflated. Just a tip, you might find out, even though you can fully inflate all these pillows, you might want to give yourself a little bit of give, like let some of the air out. So that way it's gonna be it doesn't feel like a stiff board under your neck. It's gonna be more natural, like a real pillow. So anyway, you know, very cheap alternatives, like 2 of these was like the price of one of these used or secondhand that I got. But I will say about it, I mean, it does work, it's held up, and it's very compact. I mean, you saw how small that was. It fits right on my hand. So you can easily tuck this in your pants pocket, a little pocket in your backpack, stuff it in your glove compartment. So you might want to make it part of an emergency kit. But I'm just gonna say, as far as like comfort goes, it's just, you have so many better options out there. But that's all, just a short little video on this and some alternatives you can find, which demonstrates the point, in my opinion, expensive is not always better. Often it is, but not in this case. But I would love to hear what you all have to say about this. And please comment below. Thank you all and have a good day. Bye.